Good morning, everyone. In twain is honestly a classic way to cleave someone. It's one of the best ways to cleave a motherfucker. Like, if you're gonna rend someone, you gotta do it asunder. It's the only real way to do it. Like, can you name a single other way to rend someone? I highly doubt it. Tallways or sideways? Just in twain. Like, straight up. Like, sometimes cleaving a man's skull from his body is pretty dope, but as long as it's in twain, I don't really have any fucking problems. Also, like, just try to cleave someone into more than twain. Like, why even have the second cut? You've already cleft them. They've already been cleaved. Tallways is cuter because of more surface area. Maybe. You need a good Dacian Falx for that. That's a pretty hard one. I like a monk's robe cut myself. I think that's the best way to dispatch impudent peons. Because, like, you don't even really need the second stroke. I suppose once you're fast enough, you can cleave them into more than twain. Yeah, hot dog or hamburger style. Honestly, whatever I'm feeling that day. If you overcleave, you've turned them into dog and horse feed. I don't feed my horses. Like, fuck that. I just steal other people's horses and let them starve. I had 2 hot dogs last night. I made a really yummy breakfast sandwich today. My roommate was up all night, like, doing some bullshit work thing. So I offered to make her a breakfast sandwich. She took one bite and was like, "Oh my god, it's so fucking good. This is the best thing that's gonna happen to me all day." And that made me very happy. That made me very happy. I kicked my feet cutely because I was so happy. My roommate is not having a good time. What did you put in it? It's 2 steaks of Spam, a little bit of like this melty Armenian feta, and with herbs, and then some Oaxaca, and a fried egg, and then I made a kind of bootleg remoulade out of, it's like this fancy Indian mustard that's kind of sweet and fruity. It's like that, mayo, and some like hot sauce, with some like chopped up pickled red onions to make a sort of bootleg remoulade. Oh, it's all in ciabatta as well. There's a bakery next to me that sells very yummy ciabatta. They were big as fuck today. You fuck with my poison spear? Oh my god, thank you! Oh my god! That makes me so happy. I still have half of this sandwich left. Take another bite. Was it greasy? It was less greasy and just more sauceful. It was quite wet. Yumma, yumma. Honestly, I think I might pop the other half of this bad boy in the fucking air fryer for lunch. That sounds really yummy. A sauceful breakfast? Yup. I don't normally fuck with like runny yolks on fried eggs. I like them fried all the way through. I like an over hard. Meow. Meow! Meow! I like them over hard in general. But if it's sauceful enough, if it's sauceful enough, there could be I could see myself enjoying a runny yolk. But in general, I like it. I like an egg fried so hard it's crispy. I like a little bit of crunch on my eggs. I grew out of runny yolk. It's good if you have like another sauce it could mix with, or if it's a super fucking dry dish that needs the moisture. Like it needs, like it is the sauce. Yeah, I kind of grew out of runny yolk when I'm a bird. Smoking a little bird cigar. Yeah, I grew out of runny yolk. That's an adorable image. Let's all think of that for a second. I will say, Spam is like the ideal meat substrate for a breakfast sandwich, I think. It's kind of the perfect texture. Nice and salty. Kind of what you want for a morning meal. Hey, Blemgoid. Where I grew up, they'd put runny yolk on your egg sandwich without telling you, and you'd get yolk spray in the first bite. See, that's my fucking problem. Is like, if I bite into a sandwich and I'm not expecting a runny yolk, it's gonna fuck up my shirt, right? I need to be prepared for this, or else I look like a fucking fool. Okay? I look like a fool. A fool. What's the bird cigar made out of? Tobacco, duh. Like runny ravioli. I remember the first time I did like a reverse sear burger, you know, where you get it really hot, you seal it, and then you turn down the heat and kind of let it marinate, you toss the butter over it, all that shit. The first time I bit into it, it fucking exploded into boiling grease and like literally like gave me burn scars on my face. Is it generally desirable to be surprised by one sandwich? I think there are delightful surprises. You can have a delightful surprise sandwich. I think that's very possible. But there are many unpleasant surprises that a sandwich can deliver to you. You know what I'm on the fence about? Like, I feel like part of me has outgrown the Sloppy Joe. I feel like it's a very cafeteria food. Like, they're not that good, you know? You can hear both the Blasphemous and the STS music? Oh dear. Okay. I will fix that. They're pedestrian. I've had a lot of really lame Sloppy Joes. Like, a lot of just, like, very $1 pizza-ass Sloppy Joes. I think, okay, you know what it was? Is that I recently learned that I fucking love picadillo, which is probably what the Sloppy Joe is based on. It's probably based on a Cuban dish called steak picadillo. What is a Sloppy Joe? It's basically a ground hamburger cooked in tomato sauce and then on like a French roll. It's just like a good, flavorful way, like inoffensively flavorful way to shove calories into your mouth. But it's based on like an existing dish that I find significantly better. Yeah, it's like just calories and protein. The Sloppy Joe is inspired by random leftovers. I watched a video on this. I'm pretty sure like there are two dueling etymologies for it. And one of them is basically just based on it. One of them is based on this Cuban dish called steak picadillo that I love. And it makes a lot of sense because, like, yeah, it's basically steak picadillo with all the expensive vegetables removed. It's kind of similar to ropa viejas if you've ever had that. My sense. Two Joes, both alike in sloppiness. In fair Cuba, where we set our scene. Sloppy Joe on rice is my new favorite comfort food. That's pretty good. Why would an American dish in the 40s be inspired by Cuba? I don't know, Mute 1022. Why do you think a bunch of Cubans would be moving to America in the 1940s? You know, why would a bunch of Cuban restaurants suddenly appear in the United States in the 1940s? This is one of the great mysteries of the United States. Oh, with banana pepper slices? I do like that. Wind changed in blue restaurant spores up north? Yup. That's true. Sloppy spores. That's like an Amber Skies food. It'd be like... be what the fucking gastropod people eat for their yucky school lunches. My spores! Your job has infinite free fruit and vegetables out all day. That's dope. I should do that. I should find somebody to give me free fruit all day. I live in an East European swamp. What was Cuba up to in the 1940s? They had a communist revolution, and so a lot of the wealthy upper class Cubans that basically like owned slaves like ran away to Florida. I watched my roommate cook last night when he told me he makes his noodle stir fries with soy sauce and heavy cream. What? I thought it was like late 40s. Stir fry with heavy cream is crazy. I'm just glad they brought their yummy sandwiches with them. That's fucking true. Yeah, heavy cream is fucking wild. Like, would it not just curdle immediately? The sweetness of the heavy cream balances out the saltiness of the soy sauce. So heavy cream isn't even that sweet. What, does he not have access to mirin? That's crazy. Don't be doing that. Is heavy cream sweet at all? That it's like it's like very fatty, right? It cuts spice and other tastes in a way similar to sweetness, but it's very just like fatty, isn't it? Cheese does not belong in a stir fry unless it's like a specific one like halloumi or something. Even that is like, why are you stir frying it? You can put it in curry as a nice way to wimp out. This might be controversial, but I think Japanese curry is the worst curry. Like low-key, and this might be kind of controversial, I think Japanese curry is low-key worse than English curry. It's so sweet. Like, it's so fucking... It's, like, sickly sweet. Boys don't know how to do this! Precisely. A lot of the appeal comes from the pickled veggies, apparently. If I want a sweet curry, I'd prefer Thai curry. Yeah, it's like Thai curry is so much lighter and sweeter. So flavorful. It's just like, I don't know, fucking... a lot of Japanese curries just taste like... They taste like drinking maple syrup. Like, they're just so thick and sweet. It's like Thai curry and Indian curry are probably the best. Like, those are the sort of, like, shaking hands. What syrup do you put on your foods, chat? And it's food. Japanese curry is always my veggies are going bad and need to use them go-to. Yeah, that is classic. But honestly, it's like, I learned how to make Indian curry. And it's just like, as long as you have curry powder on hand... It's so easy. Like, you don't even need curry cubes. Mr. Rumdum, welcome to chat. My philosophy. Some people might get scared. Some might don't. That's fucking true! That's fucking true! This will be the vibe going forwards. Nepalese restaurants. Don't answer. I should find a Nepalese restaurant in Los Angeles. There has to be one, right? Y'all don't have Nepalese restaurants in the States? I'm sure there are. I'm sure they're around. I'm just not sure where they would be. Fuck, I saw this TikTok series from these two guys that live in New York, and they're trying to, like, you know, they pick a random country every weekend, and then they drive to the nearest restaurant of that cuisine in New York. That sounds like so much fun. I want to do that for Los Angeles. You can go to Little Nepal right now and visit the Nepalese grocery. I don't even know anything about, like, Nepalese cuisine. I assume it's probably pretty similar to, like, Southern Chinese, Northern Indian food. Probably have some Nepalese, Italian... What? Oh, Nepalese, as in Neapolitan restaurants. I see. You're trying to trick me. You're unfortunately trying to trick me, which is bad, and you're actually evil for doing this. Curry, couscous, and stew in general have so much variation, recipes, etc., that are going to restaurants are a bit like gambling. Yeah. That has been something mildly frustrating with trying to learn how to make Indian food, is that, like, every single dish has, like, a million regional variations that are very different. So today's topic is antique magic, right? Yeah, I've been chewing through edits. We're rapidly approaching a second draft. So I've been going through all the sections that I wrote earliest in this process. And so I've crossed over, like, ancient Jewish magic, ancient Greek magic, revisiting Plato and Aristotle and the late Platonists and whatnot. And I have kind of general thoughts on all of them. Today's topic is hurling wicked poisoned barbs at the hated foe. That's fucking true. Today's topic is maximizing how cruel your barbs on your weapons can be. I want banh mi. Yeah. Sorry, I just thought about getting banh mi for lunch, and I was like, fuck, I should do that. That sounds yummy. You've never had banh mi? You gotta have banh mi. It's really good. It's a fucking classic. Ingredients of the villain's banh mi. Stolen millet. I don't know. Enemy horse flanks. That's it. Onions looted from lowly peons. Had Tibetan momos in Berlin. Those are good. I don't even know what Tibetan momos are. There's so many beautiful things to learn in the world. Villain's banh mi is just any banh mi that the French make. I've had my spiel on French tacos. We won't go into that. They're nice dumplings. Also never had banh mi. This is your homework for this stream. Like, I know we normally, like, talk about historical esoterica, but your homework for this stream is to go get yummy food, actually. French tacos, evil object. They're not, I mean, they're, like, not bad. They're just not tacos. No, Ariel, it should be spelled... Hang on. There you go. That's how you spell it. Le taco. There's a lot of ties between rhetoric and magic in the ancient world. Do you think that speaks to magic as a kind of persuasion or rhetoric as a kind of magic? That is one of these things that, like, you could make very strong arguments either way. I hesitate to like put my stamp on either position. Because, you know, with being a historian, you're probably going to be fine as long as you avoid making any claims or statements about anything. It's like, okay, it's very clear that at least in Roman society, like, rhetoric was seen as a lot more, it was seen as significantly more important and powerful than we really consider it today, and they're low-key not wrong about it. Are tacos masculine or feminine according to France? They're masculine. They ended in O. I believe that's the rule. Magic is more tied in with philosophy, so I'd argue rhetoric is parallel. Well, magic is tied in with a lot of things. Yeah, there was a sense that, like, if you had perfect rhetoric and argumentation, like, you could literally, like, mind control people. But that's not... That's also a flippant way of putting it. And you don't want to be flippant when you're trying to make a serious argument. I'm sure we all understand this. Romans understood propaganda. That's kind of like the parallel I see, where it's like the persuasive powers of propaganda cultivating a media ecosystem. Like it you know, it can shape the world to a degree, but you know, it's not literal mind control. And I'm not sure. I hesitate to say that the ancient Romans saw propaganda and rhetoric as literal mind control. Yet another one of these difficult historical things that it's hard to talk about. The idea that if you express an idea perfectly, everyone will agree with you is very attractive. That's true! Keep trying, keep trying. If people don't understand you, it's because you haven't structured your argument perfectly enough. If you keep trying, eventually you'll figure out a way to perfectly communicate to all people and you'll never be misunderstood again. It is possible. Keep gambling. You can do it. Never stop yapping. Yes, you can perfectly communicate your ideas. People won't find you annoying ever again. It's possible. I think this is what Wittgenstein was so sad about, or at least interested in. I don't know if you, like, I never got a sense of mourning from his philosophy. Digging for diamonds, the image about the diamonds are people who disagree with me realize that I am in fact correct and beautiful in every way. That's true. That's true. I think it's time to play video games. Baconstein? That's Wittgenstein. We need to destroy everything. He seems rather maudlin, or at least people are maudlin about him. What does maudlin mean? I've heard people say that before. I don't actually know what a coherent definition of maudlin is. Hey, thank you for the subscription, Blemgoid. I don't drink, so I don't have a Stein. Sloshes my goblet of wine and slaps my big kingly belly. CT, what's your favorite character so far? Honestly, he's the worst character, but I really like Regent. I like his design, I like his mechanics, I like how strange he is. They are both evil for slaying the Spire. Although I really, really like Necrobinder's design. She's so cunty. She's so cute. Okay, okay. I think we're playing Defect. I think that's the boy I just clicked on. This is always a fun one. Oh, are these new? Are these new toys? Okay. Whenever you play a power, gain energy. That's pretty good. Okay, so we want a power. We want a power build here. And then gain a... and then a very strong block. Okay. Maudlin. Affectionate, especially because of drunkenness. Extravagantly self-pitying. Oh, it seems like... It seems like one of the ideal states to be in is both maudlin and brolic. Someone making a mod for the regent that's a Chuni princess girl. He is already kind of a Chuni princess girl, which I think is pretty cool. People love girls. I have noticed this. That's true. What is up with that? No one knows. It's impossible to tell. Low-key, fuck my enemies. Maudlin and brolic sounds like you're at both ends of the hop drink scale. Someone make that image immediately, please. And everything in between, it shouldn't be, like, it shouldn't be, text. It's just only low-quality images of something. Okay, what do we got? Gunk up, focus strike. Well, status cards in your hand into fuel. That's kind of cool. Do we want to do a status build? I mean, given how many things on the... Let's do a status build. Fuck it. You've never seen a status build? Okay, there's one card that makes it really good, and it's Flat Cannon. Like, doing a status build is basically just, can you find Flat Cannon? Let's do a status build. I ain't driving. Trash's Treasure is also good payoff. Yeah. Okay. I like Defect. Okay, instant pick for boot sequence. How many fucked up badges of doom can I pin to this animal? Straight up. Like, how much doom can I place a worthless animal beneath? I think that's honestly one of the most important questions of our age. Step 1, find a worthless animal. Oh fuck, are those fiends? You should smite them. Loki, you're so correct. Oh, I'm fucking smiling right now. Let's do a status build. I'm not driving me after one status eyeing the car keys. Yeah, there should be dog burying builds. That's true. Whatever. This will not do anything, but let's play it. Let's just be funny. I went looking for a worthless animal, but I ended up finding value in all life. Yeah, you have to look harder. There are fiends. They're literally fiends. You've seen the fiends, right? Like, straight up, there are fiends. Multicast is pretty good. Sunder is good. These don't really, like, work for me, though. I mean, I guess I can take a cold snap, but I don't want to... I guess, like, you can't pass up on multicast is the crazy thing. Fuck you. I encourage you to find a priestly animal. That's pretty true. What does this guy do? He's gonna debuff me? Oh, vulnerable. Okay. Ho hum. Fuck you. I don't even care anymore. Hmm. The praying rabbits are rabbinical. Hmm. I guess that's true. I mean, this should kill anyway, yeah. This dog doesn't even have eyes. Why are you hitting it? Whenever you create a status, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Okay. Deal 13 damage, draw a card. Whenever you create a status, reduce this... Okay. We don't have anything that creates statuses. But, I mean, we have things that synergize with powers. So we're forming a build here. Shadow Shield. Smokestack. I literally don't even care. Just hit me. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't even care anymore. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Inklet. Streamer is overcome with ennui. No, I'm simply pondering. Dual cast. Multicast. And the worthless animals are gone. They have... These things are cute. They are cute. Unfortunately, we're going to be hitting them with many powerful strikes until they go away. One animal clings to life. Have you considered slaying it? Add dazed into your discard pile. Yup. Alright. I know that's a block. Whatever. Who cares? Well, that was the wrong order to play that in, but whatever. Honestly, who gives a shit anymore? Shadow Shield, zap. I love these midday Friday streams because it's always when I'm doing arts and crafts on the floor of the office. That sounds delightful, Tara. Okay, we're getting a lot of block cards that are generating things for us, but I would prefer it if we could get some offensive cards. Dual cast. Worthless animal located. Let's just get this out of our fucking deck, whatever. We need to kill everything that moves. I'm enjoying how violent the peasantry is in this stream. That's quite nice. Fuck all life. It's honestly dope. Yay! The worthless animal has been defeated. Uproar. Play a random attack from your draw pile. Do we have any random attacks that are good and would kill things? Gain 2 focus for each unique orb you have. Yeah, I don't have any big attacks, though. This might be a skip for me, because what we need damage. We just need better damage. I unfortunately need to rest. I don't want to fuck with that elite, because we have one coming up. Boost away. What is this? Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile, draw 5 cards. I don't really need that. Yeah, no, I don't not fuck with Uproar, just not for this deck. Shadow Shield. Shadow Shield is kind of doing a lot of work for us right now. We do need to destroy everything. A ridiculous part of me thinks that this is what, like, this is what medieval peasants were actually like, is they were just like, yes, kill all beasts forever. Fuck those beasts. Marching ceaselessly to battle, and the smoke of burned buildings enshrouds the heavens with a thick smog, which is cool, and peasants love to do shit like this. Fuel! Kill all beasts! The modern Knight Templars exist, but they're essentially monarchist LARPers. I mean, they have no connection to, like, the actual Knights Templar. Good. Telling peasants that there's evil beasts in the woods so they stay in the village and grow crops. That's kind of true. Blumgoid, did you know that in like ancient Mesopotamia, one of the most common reasons that they would have wars was just to like go and kidnap people to work in the fields? Because there weren't enough people to actually like harvest grain. Deal 18 damage. Add a 0 copy of this card to your draw pile. Fuck, this would have been really good with Uproar. Just constant slave wars in the desert. Yeah, but it was like various like river civilizations. Adaptive is still... Yeah, we do need damage. But we're getting into weird hybrid build territory that I'm not super comfortable in. I bet the Bronze Age was exactly like Conan. That's kind of how I imagine it in my silly little mind. Okay, I think... Yeah, I would rather take... Conan O'Brien was there. Yup. They all had badass oiled chests. And wore naught but leather straps. Okay, okay. Boost away. What's still damage? Was it Smokestack? It was Smokestack. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, fuck. The most popular last name in the Bronze Age was Tanner. the most popular first name was actually Kevin. We like to be silly in this stream. Fuck you! Every once in a while, I look up at the giant Bronze Age war where like 100,000 people traveled hundreds of miles to kill each other in the Central Europe. Just to see if anyone knows why they did that. It's also weird because like the definition of a huge army by like Bronze Age standards was like 2,000 guys. Like the Battle of Hastings was only like 3,000 guys. Snecko oil is better in other circumstances. Hi. Yes, I am still watching. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you. YouTube is so kind. first time you draw a status each turn, draw 2 cards. That's pretty fucking good. And we have a good power build, so I think we're going for something interesting and technical here. Okay. Okay, we're strong against this guy. This is the guy I was hoping for earlier. Okay. This turn, your next card is played in extra time. Let's get a lot of block and 2 darks out. Yeah. Bap. I think Graber talks about how the first wars we have written record of had, like, armies of 50 guys. Yeah. You want to play the Mesoamerican ball game? It looks so cool. Like, straight up. Okay, okay. Biggest war in history was between 2 anthills. That's true. Teehee. Grins. Now spawn your guys and let me defeat them immediately. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna zap, and we don't want to take damage this turn, please. Have you considered bathing in the blood of your enemies? You slain feels good, feels fun, maybe a little sexual. Honestly, when I bathe in the blood of my enemies, I stay completely soft. Because I'm mainly thinking of my warrior's mind. Like, I'm mainly focused on my warrior's abilities. That was a good-ass elite fight. What does Tiny Mailbox do? Whenever you rest, procure 2 random potions. Okay! Whenever you create a status, reduce this card's cost to 0 that turn. Double your energy exhaust. What would be your warrior's ultimate? Probably some kind of dangerous spin attack, like closing my eyes and just swinging my cruel blades randomly. Yeah, I guess Rocket Punch. Okay, we need to actually upgrade. So what is doing the most work for us here? Honestly, it's kind of been Shadow Shield so far. Multicast is pretty good. Rocket Punch. There's a lot of directions we could take this. What we need right now is something that will generate more status cards for us. What is subroutine? Oh, it's 0. That could be huge for us. But what we need right now is damage. I like how the Romans had the biggest sports blooper in history when the Chariot Stadium fell over and a couple thousand people died. There should be like an HBO documentary about that in the style of those VHS sports blooper videos. I remember when I was really young, my whole family would like get a cabin up in the mountains and we'd all meet up there. And my uncles would they brought this huge collection of like the best sports bloopers of 1997. And they would just watch that like over and over and over again. They had like 8 different tapes that were just different years' funniest sports bloopers. I have very distinct memories of that. Yeah, true unk behavior. We need to actually make a choice here. This fuel plus. What about iteration? This is a tough call. I think We need immediate damage. So I think we kind of want to go for Rocket Punch. No. Wait, it only gets 1 additional damage. That sucks. I think multicast is actually the play. Remove 1 card to your deck. Unplayable. Remove from your deck after 5 combats. That's fine. What should we remove here? What's doing nothing for us? Let's just cut a basic strike. We get more damage by lowering our mana expenditure on other abilities. Yeah. Okay. Smokestack. I guess the Roman Empire is out of scope in DAOC because they don't quite have the industry, but an episode about how fucked chariot stadiums would be entertaining. Well, see, it's desperate acts of capitalism, and the Romans did not have capitalism. They had like a merchant republic at best. Did Tulip Panic era Neanderthals? Actually, the Roman government banned broke people from hosting chariot races after that. That's badass. That was a misplay. Fuck! Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Claw might... We have really good draw... Like... I just love claw builds, unfortunately. This might be a skip. Yeah, I think this is a skip. As much as I love claw builds. I'll take an explosive ampule. Compact not good? We already have compact. We don't really need a second compact. Alright. First, throw this at some worthless animals. And then we're going to do boot sequence, subroutine, smokestack, and then... I think... Zap, multicast. Really stylish game. I really like how they updated this. Oh, does that not... Oh, it's a curse, not a status. Fuck! This is not going well, gang. The game really did not want to give us shit. Okay, how much... Do I have lethal? No, I need to block this turn. Okay, okay. Okay, Rocket Punch, at the very least. Let's get this up. And... let's do Adaptive Strike, and then pop a multicast. You're right. If I only had my Cruel Barbed Spear, this would have been a lot easier. Wow, what a dog shit draw. Okay. Okay, that was what I wanted, which is good. I'm still going to die on this turn, though. Okay, Hail Mary. The Demon Blade would have come in handy here. Fuck, you're right. God damn it. Chat, next time, okay, on Discord, before I have a bad run, just remind me to bring the Demon Blade, okay? STS should have a Demon Blade. Oh, no, it is in the game. It's called the Scythe. It's for the Necrobinder. Sure, whatever. We'll stack 21 defend this term. Who cares? Okay. Okay. All right. My god gang, we did it. Ice Lance. Start of your turn, draw an additional card. Like, the game is determined to not give us any status cards. Ice Lance is just goated. Like, we do have a power deck, though. We do technically have a power deck, though. I mean, but the problem is that the powers in our deck are not fucking doing anything for us. So I think we need to pick Ice Lance. You're a beautiful hunk of junk, you know that. Women when they see my porn disc. Runic Pyramid. I think so. Okay. Let's see what the shop has for us. Thank you, Darv. All right. Women when they see my cruel barbed poison lance. Blackguard who's really nervous about his cruel and barbed poison lance. You know what's really conceptually funny is trial by combat. I feel like we should do more of that. Like, we should bring that back of like, oh yeah, well this guy said he would die for me. Like, you can just murder whoever you want if you have a good enough knight working for you. That shit rules. Okay, we need block this turn. I would rather take 0 damage than 1. Knights were their lawyers. That's true. And heaven's worst piece of trash is better than our greatest piece of gold. Yeah, literally shonen-ass justice system. Gotta get some upgrades on Zap and Dual Cast to make them free. You're right. I know. He's like, bitch, if he doesn't accept the challenge. Literally, it was like, oh, fuck that guy. His honor, his fucking honor is bad now. It's yucky. He's yucked his honor. All right. This run sucks, y'all. Does this? It does! I can play it for free and get one. Yeah, this deck is... when she sees my pornness, this deck is garbage. Rocket Punch. Whenever satisfies... Fucking hell! Come on! Give me something! Give me a gunk up! Give me a fight through! Give me something! Channeled lightning equal to the lightning already channeled in this combat. Exhaust. Gain 5 card rewards. You do not play any attacks during your turn. Gain an additional... Okay, chat, hear me out. Are you fucking shitting my nuts? What is this run? Not a single fight through. Not a single gunk up. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're taking Uproar. Alright? We're taking fucking Uproar. Whatever. Whatever. Who fucking cares? I don't even give a shit anymore. I don't even like being poisoned. Fuck you. If I can't deal with this guy, this run is fucked. It's an we have to be aggressive as possible. Like it's do or die. What do we have in our draw pile? Okay, we have a strike. We have a rocket punch. We have an uproar. We have an adaptive strike. So uproar is a good play this turn. Fucking hell! This game doesn't like me. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I'm doing everything right. I'm being a good girl. Fuck. My piece of shit squire isn't giving me my poison barb spears. Whatever. It's not like I fucking care anymore. Fuck you, uproar. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? One health. One fucking health. We're going again. Start of your turn, channel glass. Gain 1 block, permanently increase this card's block by 3, exhaust. It's obviously Spinner. Spinner seems dope. And then we want to get a remove as fast as possible, so I think we're going to go here. And then here. obviously here, where there's no fucking elites, I guess, but whatever. Who cares? He fucking bludgeoned me in twain. Fuck chivalry. We should be able to take on early elites with Spinner's AoE. Yeah, I know. We'll do it Act 2, okay? Act 2 elites? Act 2 elites are low-key easier than Act 1. You got bested by a dude with a dusty helmet and a cracked flail. Okay, straight up, my demon blade wasn't sharp that day, and I was loudishly drunk, and I hadn't slept that night. Okay, let me look at my deck. Okay, what is good for us at the moment? We have good AoE. We can kind of do anything here. Okay, this trigger the passive ability of your rightmost. Okay, yeah, this is crazy with Spinner, obviously. Loop. I would rather take 0 damage than more than 0 damage. Three damage is okay. Let's just do... You're actually going away forever. I bet it felt good as fuck to loot the field after a battle. It's crazy that there was like a whole... Cottage industry is the wrong term for it, I think. But like there were just guys that followed soldiers around and looted the... I mean, we could get a little silly here. I think it's more important to remove that. The 2 loops would be very funny, though. Half of how you funded a pillage, LMAO. I wonder how, like... If you were... Okay, if you're a camp follower who's, like, looting the battlefield, what's the... Like, what is the cringiest shit that a knight could have in their pockets when you loot their... you loot their body, right? Like, I bet there has to have been a knight that was like, ah, fuck, look at this guy. What a fucking loser. Bro literally has a favor from a lady above his station. No, we need focus. Sure, cold snap. Why not? Finger from a saint that hasn't died yet. Hey, dumb fuck, the royal coffers are empty and your mercenary army is looting our villages. No, what? Never mind. I do like these guys. They're quite cute. Token from a king who is dispossessed by peasants. Letter about how this is his last battle before retirement. Icon of a lame saint. Icon of a saint that looks stupid and he's drooling on himself. Imagine looting a knight and you reach into his pocket and he has a time machine. Like, bro, what are you doing? Bro literally came from the future to get to get run through on a Persian spear. I mean, Momentum Strike is just pretty good. We want good, like, orb shit this time. I think this might be a skip, actually. Because we're doing fine. Yeah. Yeah. Pilgrim badges are dope as fuck. I agree. I don't really need the gold. I'd rather not have a curse right now. Aha! Loop! Shovel. You can now dig to obtain a random relic. Goddamn. Okay. If I was a cruel and wicked wandering killer with some kind of weird religious belief... Cold Snap? Yeah, fine. You can take Cold Snap. 1 of 5 random cards to add to your deck. Let's see. Go for the eyes. Ball Lightning. Anything orb-based is going to be good for us. Let's upgrade. Channel 1 glass at the start of your turn. Channel 1 glass. Let's just upgrade the other loop. Like, fuck it. Let's do it. Sewer Clam. Quad looping. Yup. Yup. Loop. Ball lightning. Zap. An indulgence, but for minor BS, like you have permission to shove 8 peasants and sit on your horse, kind of weird. Implying that the knight is like, was really embarrassed about doing something minor and then went to a priest who then finessed him out of a lot of money. Like, oh man, I shoved a bunch of peasants. Is it okay? I think I need an indulgence for this. And the priest is like, of course, my son. Just give me 30 guilders. Yeah, a socially anxious knight. It's getting bullied by the mean indulgence hawker from Pope Leo X. Add a random power into your hand. It's free to play this turn. Exhaust. Refract is pretty good. White noise is fun, but refract is good. I'll just take refract. Now these guys. What does this do? Choose a card in your hand. It's free to play this combat. Okay. I'm somewhat sure that's somewhere in Boccaccio. Did y'all see that they're doing a fucking Netflix series of the Decameron? Do you think it'll be good? Dead Knight with illuminated pornographic chapbook hidden in his belt pouch. Clearly extremely well used. Okay, more damage than I would prefer, but whatever. Only health that matters is the last. I have lethal. Not chancing it. Not chancing it. That's good. Darkness, channel 1 dark, trigger the passive ability of all orbs. Yes, please. We definitely need to rest. 28 is scary for this guy, but we are going to be dealing a lot of damage pretty quickly here. Dead Knight with a messenger bag full of Waldensian zines. Like, he clearly spent way more money than he should have on them. Okay. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too crazy. We need to get our powers up and running. Darkness. We should save this for when he dies. Okay, this turn is going to go crazy. Don't cast any orbs this turn. Just defend. Ah! Oh. Did I mistake how that works? Is it at the... Oh! Oh, fucking... Spinner activates before loop. Foolish of me. Interesting. Good to know. Hi, Steve-O Circus. We are fucking this thing to pieces. Dead knight with a second smaller knight in his pocket. True. Well, gang, it was nice. Farewell. We go again. GG. Again. Nutritious oyster. Remove 1 cards. This is a baby choice. We don't pick this one. Cut a strike. Dun 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 dun. I think right path? Yeah, we'll make a choice here, and then... Okay. We'll revisit that, but we need cards. God, this soundtrack is so good. Bunch of small dead knights stuffed into a normal suit of armor. Making my new type of knight that's a bunch of dead knights. Three paths diverged in a yellow wood. What type of build will we be? Literally the 3 archetypes for this character. Loop is most generically good, but... Genminade, you must understand. I love Claw. Claw is my favorite card in this entire game. I will always pick a Claw deck. Is there a cat build? I don't think so. Also, welcome to chat, Mask of Enigma Uwu. Claw is law. How do you feel about Maul? I do... Maul is low-key a noob trap. Because you think it's like, oh, it's Claw, but for this other character. No, it does not scale the same way. It has fewer things that allow it to be good. Okay, boot sequence. We want anything... I mean, boot sequence is just flat out good. What is this called? Nibbit? Had a very strange claw build where I only had one claw in the deck, but made tons of copies of it over the course of a fight. Oh, interesting. I think the best runs I've ever had of any version of this game have all been claw builds. At the end of your turn, if you have Frost, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Gain 7 block next turn. Gain 2 focus this turn. Exhaust. I mean, Hotfix is just good to have. Like, there's no reason not to have Hotfix. I think we're going right path here. Okay, okay. Gain 1 block permanently. This is a sucky card to pick for free. Let's just do Leap. Most nonsense I ever did was Innate Mind Blast. That's good. That's a fun one. Okay. Oh, okay, that was the wrong order. Whoopsie. Mind Blast gains innate as an upgrade in STS2. Well, that's pretty cool. These guys are kind of kicking my ass. You're no good at card games. This is a great, game to learn how to play card games. Like, it is the OG roguelite deck builder. Oh, it's 3D Skeleton Wizard. Exciting. Hi, welcome to chat, and thank you for the subscription. Wow, 12 months! That's a whole year! Look at you! I don't know if you knew that, but the 12 months is actually a whole year, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. My claw! It's a bit more than a chat year. I mean, chill's just good. Because eventually we can start getting shit like compile driver and whatnot. So interesting, the history of this game's impact. Yeah, it's fucking crazy how impactful this game was. Is it 8 months or 9? Wait, is a chat year a real thing? This is looking rough, gang. Don't give up, skeleton. You're right. Fuck. Let's see. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I don't have lethal. Okay. Just defend this turn. You're not getting me with that 1 health bullshit anymore. I can do math. Try Stink Bug Hole. Feral? Always fun. This is gonna be tough. The bird's gonna get us. I think the bird's gonna get us. I think the bird's gonna get us immediately, actually. Farewell. Another! I am not good at this game, but I enjoy it quite a bit. You know, I've been looking for a game that I can just kind of turn off my brain and play, but something that isn't Shatter and Helix Drill. Okay. Deal 3 damage for all... Helix Drill is pretty good. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. Evoke all of your orbs. These are both insanely good cards. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? I think we kind of want... here, and then... do we want early shop? Where's our second shop? It's behind an elite, behind the special path. So we want... here, here... Gurillo, do you do things that are, like, other than complain about the video game currently being played? You gotta watch your energy, dog. Okay, I think... okay, I think... and then we'll make a choice here. Okay. You should be rewarded? Everyone should be rewarded. I agree. I think rewards are beautiful and nice. Chat, what do you want for lunch today? Become a fan of very early shops. Just fish for good colorless uncommon. I think colorless cards are frankly slept on. Okay, so the play is this, and then Shatter, and then Helix Drill. Wow, that's good. Okay. Chicken and Asiago sandwich. Fuck, that sounds good. This is like... lightning rod. I don't like any of these. Y'all have been mentioning sandwiches quite a bit in this stream, and I find that quite enjoyable. Yes, YouTube, I am still watching. Oh my god! Thank you for thinking of me. That makes me so happy. Guys, YouTube has been thinking of me. Had a nice croissant with prosciutto and scamorza. What is scamorza? Oh, that's so sweet. He's literally being nice to me. Shatter feels insanely good for only costing 1. Deal. Hello, Scrape. Hello, early Scrape. Scamorza is cheese, but tell me about the type of cheese. Scamorza sounds like a high-level demon deli food. Nimble 2. Oh my. Oh my. I like this game. Hey, can we all just be like cute and kind for a couple minutes in chat? Let's just say like, I went outside and I did a twirl. I saw a bird and smiled. Does anyone else live in Love World sometimes? I just had the most delightful piece of candy. I literally had I had a feeling of kindness. I saw a man literally do a jump and a heel click. Yay! Fuck yes! That's awesome! It's one of those soft cheeses you can slice, sort of like cheddar. Isn't cheddar a sharp cheese? Or am I dumb? Voltaic. Channel lightning equal to the lightning already channeled this combat. Not what we're going for. I really like this card art, though. You know what I had for the first time the other day was homemade halloumi. Like, me and Armand made fucking yummy halloumi cheese, and it was quite tasty. Voltaic and Shatter. I see it. We didn't make it at home. We purchased it, but I prepared it at home. You live with your editor? No, my editor and I have been friends for a long, long time. Like, Armand is my, like, lifetime best friend. My biffle. Well, that's pretty fucking good. But Armand lives up in the mountains, and I go to visit him sometimes, and it's very nice. I love fried halloumi so much. I see... See, Armand told me... Deal 7 damage, draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. Armand told me, like, oh, if you cook it wrong, it squeaks when you bite into it. I was like, that's stupid. I don't think that's true. But then I bit into a particularly crispy one, and yeah, it fucking squeaked against my teeth, and I thought that was quite interesting. I learned a new sensation. Capacitor? I mean, obviously capacitor. Scrape, beam cell, white noise. We heart squeaky cheese. It was not unpleasant, you know. I like Scrape. I like Scrape a lot. We need to... Fuck it. Let's just do Scrape. I don't even care. And now we upgrade Zap so it counts as a 0 cost so we can cycle it through our deck more. Never been fond of the taste of halloumi. It does... I don't know. I got no fucking problem with it. Halloumi squeaks. Yeah. It was quite good, though. Okay. So we want things that increase. Give me more cards. Give me more cards. Boot sequence. Strike. Halloumi Squeaks is the name of my mouse girl. Well, that's just delightful. Traumatized by Gen 1 Pokemon CCG Haymaker decks, watching your buddy win on turn 3 having milled through 40 cards? That's crazy. I have been having a lot of fun designing my own TCG for, like, esoteric reasons. I think this is a skip, honestly. And I'm not trying to... It's like, I kind of am I'm trying to approach it with the understanding that I will be creating something broken. This will not be a perfectly balanced game. Okay. Heal 20 HP or upgrade a random card. Our deck is too big. I don't want to gamble on that. CT could end every sentence for esoteric reasons. Not every sentence, but many of them. Okay, we actually have a good chance against this guy. I hope Cryptotheism TCG has early Yu-Gi-Oh card art for at least 5 cards. It's been too long since we've had a ray and temperature or a weather report kind of art on a card people play. Hang on. Let me fucking... Yu-Gi-Oh weather report. Weather report card details. Let me look this up. Oh, well, that's just delightful. That's just delightful. I quite enjoy that. Okay. And now the fun begins. And now the fun continues. What we need now is something that will generate a fuckload of lightning orbs for us. Grins. Up to 10 block persists across turns. That's crazy good. Hello, Feral. Helix Drill scales well with things that give us energy. We have a lot of very good zero-cost cards, and many cards that allow us to draw zero-cost cards. So I think Feral. See, we do Capacitor, and then we do Scrape. Boot Sequence, Strike, Helix Drill. Yes, we have plenty of offensive zero costs. There should be a Scamorza card and a Smoke Scamorza card. Wow, Shatter is really good. Okay. Hello, another Scrape. Gain one orb slot. Gain one orb slot. Draw one card. Increase this card's cost by 1. I think Modded is the play. We got plenty. Let's go here. Okay. These guys are pretty cute, aren't they? If you wanted to try as many cheeses as possible, as fast as possible, how would you go about that? I would seek the attention of a cheesemonger. I know there are mongers for this type of thing, and I would seek their attention and aid. I feel like that would probably... I think that would probably be best. One of my friends, May, is a, Okay, Momentum Strike works for us. Have you tried custom runs in this game? My favorite is doing one where all the class cards are unable to be found. Oh, that could be fun. I know there are mongers. There are often mongers for many things. All I know are cheese and fish. If there are more mongers and you're not making me aware of them, I would be pretty upset. Yeah, your husband was a cheesemonger. Fearmonger. There's costermongers? What is a coster? Like a roller coaster? Okay, chat, do we fight this elite? We only have 30 health. I don't really want to fight the elite. Well, fuck. This is a really hard fight anyway. But rewards? It's like we've had a lot of early losses and I'm trying to play a little bit more cute. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, our deck might be pretty good. I don't need that. I would like this, though. Not really fucking with any of these, but I'll take loop anyway, because why not? Let's rest up. Was that turn 1? That was turn 2. All right. Capacitor. We should make more mongers. Chat, what kind of monger am I? You have to tell me. Infomonger, curiosity monger, cryptomonger, bookmonger, cursemonger? I do like postmonger. That should be the new word for posters. You're arguably a knowledge monger. Friendly reminder that I use they, them. Sure, loop. Why not? Bookmonger is a real one. Does this make it free? Yes. Okay. I enjoy that. Pronoun monger. Yup. This is how woke can finally win. I think this and this. We should call comedians bitmonger. That's true. What? Oh, fuck, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. That was unbecoming of me. Pronoun hoarder. Like a dragon. Oh, right, ringing. A real one was Fellmonger, who sold hides and skins? Wait, that's cool! 4 lightning will deal 12 damage, so I don't have lethal yet. Let's do 1 scrape. Glacier. Give me 2 frost. And a boot sequence. Give me a scrape. Give me a momentum strike. Thank you. Alright, we've got a relatively flexible build that has the potential to go to the moon in a couple different ways. Reboot? Crazy. I'll take it. 1 claw would make this go insane. Clamp gives us a lot of space. Spend 5 gold to gain... Obtain 4 wax relics. Every 3 combats, your leftmost wax relic... What does wax relic do? I would totally kick a peddler's ass with my cruel hooked blades. Any random relic. I was thinking hot cocoa and helix drill. Yeah, that was also my thought. Like, this is definitely a build that benefits from a crazy turn 1. So I'm thinking hot cocoa. Like, toys does seem fun though. Okay, what do we want here? Okay, we've got, let's do this. And then what direction will we take this from? I guess here? And then from here, we can make a choice. And then, yeah, okay. One nice thing about Toy Blocks is it can give you, when you pick this up, type relics. Oh, interesting. Perhaps for another run. That could be quite fun. Get scrape. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. Draw 4 cards. I will do so. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. The gap moe of using maxers and mongers and peddlers in the same sentence appeals to me. This has wisdom. This does have wisdom. Shatter is quite fun. Such a tinker cell. They call it the wisest spider of them all. We do want more things that will let us evoke, so I think Ball Lightning is a good choice here. Okay, boot sequence. Scrape. Capacitor. Ball Lightning. Not yet. I will allow some damage to be taken. Good turn for getting our powers up. Now we do zap. Modded. Whee! Toys! This is a toys deck. I think Reboot might be my favorite card in this whole game. You know what they say? Wait, where'd it go? Fuck. You know what they say? Teach a man to max and he'll mong for a lifetime. I'm really glad you guys are playing with toys like words. Words are a type of toys. It makes me happy. The energy in chat is quite fun today. I'm enjoying it. I think this is a pass. We're looking for a claw. Energy checked. Yup. No, it's like I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot. You know, it's like I try to pay close attention to, like, you know, what is the right energy to be bringing to this conversation at any given time. Does this? Oh, okay. That's all right. I would like to take less damage. Thank you. No. Thank you for being team players when I ask you to, like watch how you speak in my chat a little bit. I don't like having to discipline people. It feels fucking stupid. I'm a Tumblr user. Like where the fuck do I get off telling people to be cooler in my chat, you know? Being like, you're actually not being as funny as you should be in my, fucking Twitch chat for a Tumblr user. It always feels silly, so I appreciate when you guys are like, okay, yeah, I will, I'll watch it a little bit. Can I be dorkier and more locked in on the video game? I would appreciate it if you didn't. Remember, your #1 job is to make me laugh. Nothing else matters in this whole entire world. If you did not play any attacks this turn, game per block, revive cards in your deck. You'll 10 damage to a wrecked enemy. I put a little effort into being an active and positive chatter. That's all I want. That's all I want. Just a little bit of effort into making other people laugh. I think when you all put a little bit of effort into it, it makes a large difference. Sure, I'll take another scrape. Is a second feral good? I don't think so. We're a collective of court jesters. I don't want you to try too hard, right? That's also different. I really don't want you to try too hard. I just want you to, like, I want my streams to be a place where you can kind of just relax. That's really all I want. Just relax. More. Effort maxing, not effort max. I make the funny skeleton say hee hee hoo hoo. I get the warm fuzzies. So if you were a user on a different social media, it would be better. I literally think so. Like, also welcome to chat, Hair Gender. I literally think so. Like, I feel like Tumblr users especially get, like, in their own heads about how special and unique Tumblr is. Like, there is nothing funnier than people, like, trying to be cooler than other Tumblr users. Like, if the moment you try to be more chic and interesting than other Tumblr users, you've lost the fucking game, right? We're all on Tumblr. You rapidly enter the, context of tortured cigarette blogging. 5 lightning. This is the play. Damn. Okay. Taking more damage than I want, but that's okay. Just relax a bit in, like, a funny way. Relax a little bit with a little bit of intent behind it. Exactly. Exactly. Just, like, allow yourself to be your most natural self, right? Fucking momentum strike. Scrape. Helix drill. FTL. Always FTL. Does anybody have ideas of things to use black olive tapenade on besides etc.? Ooh, breakfast sandwiches. It goes good with, like, mozzarella-like cheeses. Like, get a nice rye bread. Maybe, like, we were even talking about it earlier, nice halloumi, right? Slice of rye bread, slice of halloumi, like, layer of halloumi, layer of tapenade. Maybe add some herbs on there if you're feeling it. Olive halloumi is great, but you'd better have a tall drink next to it because you're going to get so thirsty. Yup, have a nice tarragon lemonade right next to that bad boy. Hot fix. We go in 0 cards. If you're parched right now, we'll drink. Silly. Olive tomato goes hard. My kingdom for Bufala. Yup. That's true. That's fucking true. Okay, this is looking a little rough, gang. Doing Twitch chat and on Tumblr with a sort of detached impartiality. Yeah. You can't take yourself too seriously. Things go bad if you take yourself too seriously. Y'all cooking? Alright, alright. Like how a spider looks for bugs in its web. I like Disney World as a kind of capitalistic endpoint. Just be nice to the food court, please. I don't know what brought that up, but being nice to people in the food court does sound like a good idea, yeah? We'll hang out for a little bit. Chat might be big enough for 2 spiders. Being nice is the nice thing. Yup. But also just like, you know, putting a little bit of effort into making people laugh. That is what I want for these streams. I want to be a place where people can just like, I don't know, not look at the news on their phone or whatever. Always be niceys, never be meanies. If you have to be meanies, do it from a place of kindness, where you can at least make the other person laugh. I can't really remember the last time I've actually been to a food court. Like, I haven't been to a mall in forever. I assume they still have food courts at malls, but I just haven't been to a mall. Last time I got dragged to some Disney thing, they put me on a dark ride, and I couldn't see any of the fun stuff because the guy in the seat in front of me kept putting his hands up with his smartwatch on full brightness. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. You can't see any of the freaking ghosts on Haunted Mansion or anything. One time I did get stuck on Haunted Mansion, like the ride like shut down for 20 minutes and we got stuck on it. And I just got to see all the... I got stuck above the ballroom scene where there's all these like dancing ghosts spinning around forever. And I did get to take a better look at how the effects worked. Like, it's kind of an interesting little Pepper's Ghost thing. And it was cool! I like that aspect of the Disneyland rides. I like seeing the fucking... I like seeing the practical effects behind it. That's pretty neat. Watched an anime about a food court more recently than you ate at a food court? I haven't watched an anime in a hot minute. Missed all the philosophy. I will have to use my powers of time travel to enjoy the first 2 hours later. We didn't really talk about much philosophy this week. I've mainly just been editing shit, right? Like, I have, like, lots of small thoughts on very disparate bullshit. Tim and Eric movie was about a mall. They're important. That's true. Tim and Eric's $1 million movie. Or $1 billion movie. The main thing I was going to talk about is that, like, because magic is an othered practice, like, it's often created by, like, it is something that scribal institutions have to grapple with. It's like, hey, there's a practice that we need to reject, so we need to call it magic. But that process always leaves a footprint in scripture. Like, you only really other a practice if someone was actually doing it. And the shape of that, like, the shape that this kind of footprint that process leaves in scripture, over time leads to basically a mythology. You have to come up with mythology for, like, why people do that shit. Be it, most of the time is being, like, tricked by demons or something. A lot of demon trickery. You know, demons in early Christianity are, like, they're just kind of, like, they're not, like, evil. They're just kind of silly. Like, they're kind of born to be killed. I was learning how to make Italian buttercream. I don't really think that's been declared magic by anyone. That's probably true. I heard that witches are trying to fuck up our crops. That's one of the main things that witches do, is they like summon demons in the form of swarms of locusts to fuck up crops and make boners wilt and whatnot. Lot of boner-based magic. If we find a witch that's fucking up our crops, we should kiss them on the lips, because fuck crops. Silly creature that's born to be killed, like a goblin or an ojama or something. Yeah, it's like they're just kind of responsible for suffering, but early Christianity was very, very indebted to the idea of like Jesus having control over these suffering things, and so they needed to be like explicitly defeatable by Christ. You should find the witch and hit her with iron hammers. All my homies hate crops. That is one of the funniest things about studying the Old Testament, is there's a clear class divide within the sources of like the like capital C civilized like farming culture of the like Bronze and Iron Age, and the like pastoral culture where they're like, wow, look at these guys farming, how gay. Like literally planting crops is effeminate. And now it's like being a shepherd is like, it's kind of an old man thing. It's like when you think of a shepherd, you think of like an old guy with a beard and a staff, you know? There's a lot of room between logic and ethics for magic. Yeah. But like less room for like a praxis of magic. Also, Noble CT, I was thinking earlier about how I would explain secret histories to you in a concise manner. Thanks for being a participant in my brain dialogue. Okay. Thank you for calling me noble. I am noble. What did they use before the Malleus Maleficarum? Bishops writing letters to each other, mainly. Like, fucking, like, go read St. Augustine, right? But also the Malleus Maleficarum was, like, an excretion of the most violent, fairy tale obsessed fucking, like, literally the worst era of Christianity that history has created so far. Why are you, as a man, planting crops? To feed other men? It's called animal husbandry, not animal wifery. Checkmate farm cells. It's literally how, like, pastoral, Israelites talked about the agricultural powers around them. Like, wow, look at these cringe-ass Babylonians fucking planting crops. They're doing this because they're weak and foreign. Pasture mocking the sheep maxer. You're not allowed to plant crops as a witch babe, but you're also not allowed to harvest it. planting crops and getting boners to bait witches. Malleus mentioned I did a research project on that once. It's an interesting text. It's very, like, cringe. It's like, the Malleus makes so much more sense when you understand it as, like, it was the contemporary version of, like, QAnon drops. Like, the guy who wrote that was fucking crazy. Cringe in a Chuny way? No, it's like, Chuny is inherently creative. Like, not creative, but it's inherently generative. It's like making something. I've also heard it described as one of the most misogynistic texts in history. I don't know about that. Not to put on my fucking Reddit hat for a second, but the Bible exists. I mean, just like, pound for pound, raw amount of misogyny perpetuated through history, you gotta go for the Bible, right? Like, yeah, the Malleus is responsible for a lot of women being hunted and killed during the witch hunts, but the Bible is, like, responsible for the destruction of Latin America. It seems unprofessional. Like, this is a big deal. It's being handled ad hoc up until that point. Like, the Inquisition was largely started as it was a mechanism to fill a power gap in the rising power of unfortified towns in Europe after the plague. You know, population is recovering. People are moving to these towns, and so these, like, local burghers are gaining a lot of political power. And they originally handled all of the, like, witch hunt shit, just being like, no, don't go kill random women because you think they're a witch. That's not real. And the Inquisition started as basically the church getting in on that, of like, hey, there's a new power block in society. We need to have a political arm of the church in there. And most of what they did was basically tell people to not go on witch hunts. But as the Counter-Reformation became a thing, the Inquisition gained... okay, first the Reconquista, then the Counter-Reformation. That's when the witch hunts became truly bad. Like, when the Catholic Church, like, truly fucking lost their mind. Nationalize witch hunting. It started as, like, nationalizing not witch hunting. Or, like, at least having a sort of dialectical control over allowing or not allowing witch hunts. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, I think on that note, we're going to stop for this evening. This was a really fun stream. I really liked your energy this time. I will see you again next week. Bye!